Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. First, we must address the elephant in the room. Boom! We passed 70,000 Instagram followers. I think it was this weekend. I think Saturday. Would have been nice if it was on Father's Day, but I think it was Saturday. Today, we're here to check out an Australian microbrand you might have heard about. Yes, it is Jody from Just One More Watches brand Erebus. And what is it with YouTubers coming out with watch brands? So I bought this watch from my wife. I actually got it on pre-order because I saw it and I was like, oh, she's gonna love this. Pink's her favorite color. I'm wearing it. So I want to give it a little review today. And then I guess you'll see this one up close and personal. On my other wrist is the Squale Corallo. And you haven't seen this watch yet. However, I'm going to show it in a Squale video that's probably going to be released after this video, so you'll get a better view of it soon. Anyway, let's check out the Erebus. And also, I have some new second hour watches. The whole Australian microbrand theme is here today. Let's check them out. Yeah, I made that wisecrack in the beginning about YouTubers making watches. It's not really a wisecrack. Obviously, I make my own brand of watches as well. I am a YouTuber, if you did not know that. But I was a store first, then started YouTube, and then came up with my own brand. But the reason why, I'm sure Jody is doing this is just another monetization source for his, for his channel, his likeness, etc. Because YouTube, you've heard me say, and I'm sure you've heard other people say it, just simply doesn't pay well. For what my channel makes in a year is well below the poverty line in America, which is pretty sad considering how many subs I have and I get a decent amount of views. So don't chase YouTube as a living, that's for sure. So I've got the Erebus Ascent in 39 to show you, and two second hour. This one's upside down, I'm sorry. We just restocked second hour, and these are two of the models that we got in, the Mandala with those awesome dials. But I'm here to cover the Ascent first, so we will go over it in detail. I do want to start by saying that this is not a sponsored video. I bought this watch in pre-order phase because I saw it and said, wow, my wife would love that watch, to give it to her for Mother's Day. I think it was supposed to be delivered in like April or so. And I paid whatever they were asking for it back then. It was less than what it's going for now because it was a pre-order. However, in full transparency, I bought it privately. I didn't say anything. They did refund me some money, I guess, as a professional courtesy, because this industry is loaded with really nice people. So let's get into it. This is the Ascent 39. The Ascent obviously comes then in several different sizes. I like the 39 for my wife because I do like a larger watch on a woman. Some of those like really smaller, like Seiko SRE models in the 28 size, they just get simply lost. No matter what your wrist size is. I mean, even my mom, who's got like 5 and change inch wrists, wears a 38 millimeter dive watch, just because it has more presence to it. So let's get on with it. So it is a 9015 powered watch. So it's a Miyota 9015. It's beating at 28,800 beats per hour. That seconds hand is ticking along at a lovely 8 ticks per second. The case is 39 millimeters in diameter, as referenced by the Ascent 39 name. 11 thick to a ever so slightly domed sapphire crystal. 44.5 on the lug tip to lug tip. Is a solid screw down case back. This has obviously been sized for my wife, but thanks to on the fly adjustment, I was able to wear it pretty decently. I'd probably size it a little bit more, but I was able to wear it fairly well. I did say double dome sapphire crystal. It's got inner AR. It is clear AR. 20 millimeter bracelet, tapers to 16 at the clasp, and it is quick release pins. You can see right there. It is 100 meters of water resistance. So there's landscapers around if you hear some background noise. My apologies. So screw down crown, unscrew it, and you can pull it out 2 clicks to change the time, and then 1 click you'll be able to change the date. All the way in, can wind it, roughly 40 hours of power reserve. Lovely applied numbers and markers, lovely applied markers and logo, nice frame around the date, color matched. They advertise this as a pink enamel dial. It is a beautiful, beautiful color pink, extremely uniform. I would call it, not cotton candy, I would call it bubblegum pink. It is, I just knew immediately when I saw it, my wife loves it, I knew immediately that she would go gaga over it. So the list price on this guy is $449. Beautiful. The clasp itself is that, micro adjust where toolless, where you can pull this back and you can, see that? You get a little extra oomph on it. Sometimes difficult to do with gloves, but it goes in and out about 6 positions, so you can get that just right fit. And the bracelet itself is sized with screws. So it's got everything that a micro brand should have. It's got sapphire, it's got a good movement, it's got quick release pins, and it's got an adjustable clasp. And this is something that brands like this are forcing brands like Islander to step up a little bit more and start using some different components. Just raising the bar, which is really cool, and it's really good for everybody. Erebus Ascent. Let's go into the second hour, another brand from Australia. This is the Mandala model, and I think it's probably the best-selling model of their lineup simply because their dial, there you go, now you gotta see it, has that guilloche pattern to it. It is mesmerizing, it is hypnotizing, it is gorgeous. This is the Bumblebee model, aptly named, yellow and black. It's gonna have similar specs to the watch you just saw. It's also running on a Miyota 9015 color match date, beautiful. Screw down crown, so the operation's the same. Roughly a 40-hour power reserve, 24 joule movement. It is 40 millimeters in diameter, so just a scrimmage bigger. 10.5 thick. It is a flat sapphire, so that's probably where they get the extra half millimeter from. 47 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip, and you do have negative end links or female end links, so the bracelet really articulates down at the lugs. You have a beautiful exhibition case back to see that Miyota 9015 and a customized second hour rotor. What else we got? We have a stainless steel bracelet, 20 millimeter again. It is a 7 link. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's also got QR pins, and it's also got very similar clasp, right? With the same push button micro on it. 100 meters of water resistance, weighs 165 grams. My apologies, I did not weigh the Erebus, but they feel kind of similar. The list price on this guy is $568. So more money than the Ascent. What do we owe that to? Well, hey, people just charge different things, different prices for different things. But this dial is certainly extremely, extremely detailed. You have a sapphire exhibition crystal case back, so that adds price. Just all in all, a really, really nice watch. This is the Bumblebee version, and then it also comes in, well, it comes in a bunch of different versions. This is, let me call this the Bullseye Red or something. Nice white guilloche dial, and it can get the texture. I hope you can get the texture. There you go, like that. So awesome, so awesome. So again, with the color matched wheel and red numbers for the date. And then another cool detail you might pick up is the 12, 4, and 8 markers are slightly elongated. Kind of looks like big teeth coming in and closing on the dial. Nifty looking. Let's see. So that's that. You saw the Ascent on my wrist. I guess I'll try on the Mandala, and we'll do a loom shot of both of them. So at 40 millimeters, the Mandala is going to fit me wonderfully, 6 3/4 inches above, 6.5 inches below the bone. Man, plenty of room on the bracelet to invite some friends over. Just check out that dial. Totally awesome. And there is the loom. The second hour is in my left hand. The Erebus Ascent 39 is in the right. Super Luminova BGW9 glowing a beautiful blue. Absolutely no complaints in the loom department for either of these. In fact, I would say their applications of loom look pretty identical. So that'll wrap it up. Just some closing comments, closing words. Really applies to both brands, but I'm talking to this guy in particular. Jody, wonderful watch, did a great job. I really don't have anything negative to say about it. The only thing I'll say is you make great watches. Just make sure your customer service and everything else is 100% up to snuff, and you will be extremely successful in this endeavor. And I look forward to a lot more awesome things from you. That comment really goes towards everybody who sells watches in general, because good customer service can make or break you 100%. But lovely selections from the continent of Australia. This has been Mark from longislandwatch.com, showing you Erebus and second hour watches. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions, comments, anything else you want to say, put it down below. I will be sure to address it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.